Hey, cosmic crew, welcome. I'm here with an energy bite for you today. I'm your master cosmologist and the head cheerleader to the stars. We just came off of the new moon at 7 degrees of Taurus. This is a beautiful integration now where we are beginning to sink into and get comfortable in our native spirit for the next month. We are truly just going to get in touch with our own soul, our own native spirit once more, because it's safe to do so. Yeah, it's like putting on your favorite comfy, cozy jammies, your snuggie. It is Sun in Taurus. Putting on your snuggie and just getting cozy in your vessel. Such a rewarding blessing after so much difficult processing, purging. It's been rough. You know how it be. Anyway, we do have the moon hitting high Taurus today. It is going to cross over Uranus, which is at 26 Taurus, the fixed star 𝗟𝗀. 𝗟𝗀 is the demon star. This is Uranus's third visit to the demon star. It's done a lot of releasing and smiting and thumping and expelling of said characters, of such things. This third pass, though, I feel as if, I mean, it's definitely going to hit some people really hard if they haven't been previously doing that soul homework, doing the healing. But if you have, I feel like what it is really embracing your dark side and acclimating that it has it as much right to exist as your light side. Feeling a little, what's the word? Devilish, or there's like a deviancy here, but in the highest octave expression. Being a baddie to go out and be a smooth criminal of love. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, right before I hit record, I got a special treat in the mail. I got a new deck. This is my deck that I ordered for the sun in Taurus, and I'll show it to you and I'll explain why I got it. It's the Trash Panda Tarot. I haven't even opened the box yet, so we get to look together briefly. I am going to use this deck publicly for Gemini sun. I work with my decks privately for a month, and then I bring them out publicly and use the ones that I just retired, basically. The reason I am working with this right now is, well, there's two reasons. In Taurus season this year, we are really doing away with bullying and doing away with being treated like trash, being treated like garbage for millennia. And in this lifetime, really taking out the trash, ending the trashy treatment within our own inner villain picking on us, and just not taking any more BS externally any longer. We're taking out the trash. We are cleaning up the trash talk. Ain't nobody got time for that any longer. Today, there's a real strong sense of there being a no bullying policy implemented planetarily. Like, we just are done with your bullying and all of the ramifications, all of the detrimental things that it causes on this planet. So good riddance to bullies and good riddance to bullying. It's just this really nice domino ripple effect because people are saying no. People are tired of it. We're putting our foot down. No more. No more. And we're speaking up for ourselves. We are really using our voices and communicating to people that you can't treat me like that any longer. Yeah, I might have been quiet and meek and tolerated it previously, but I didn't know better. I didn't see what was happening. I didn't know what was going on. Now we're aware. Look at the bat. Super cute. The other reason this deck is relevant to me right now is because the planet has 40 years before its total Hyde collapse. I've run the data. It's written in the stars. We don't have much time. We have to clean up our act here. That'll be where this channel heads in the future. Going to be talking about all kinds of what we would call horticulture. Horticulture. Respecting, honoring, cherishing, loving our home planet, and me bringing forth my soul genius, which is the proper tending and care of this place. Super cool things. I got a couple little stickers with it. Like I said, I probably am not going to do like a walkthrough or go through it, but we'll split the deck and see where it goes. Ooh, 10 of Wands. He's taking out the trash. He's taking out the trash. I mean, he's carrying marshmallows on sticks, but I immediately felt like he was hauling out the bullshit. He was taking out the bullshit today. Links will be in the comments. I appreciate the artist so much. She was really helpful in my order. Tape stuck on me. My order didn't come properly, and she handled it right away and took care of it. So, gracias, gracias. What else? I'm working with the Togetherness Quilt Oracle, the Oracle of the Roses, and the Goddess of Love Tarot. 8 degrees of Taurus is very much like a mafia energy. Scorpio season, Earth and Scorpio always just feels so gangster to me. There's different flavors, different types of gangs. You know, you've got ghetto gangsters, you've got the mafia, you've got cartels, you've got all kinds of different gangs that Scorpio covers. But today really does feel like old-fashioned mafia, pinstripe, Machine Gun Kelly kind of, that kind of energy. I got the 6 of Pentacles. It just kind of jumped off the deck. We'll start there. So funny. As soon as I saw the card, I heard, "Bitch better have my money." Rihanna was just like, "Bitch better have my money." Oh, and the other song that was playing earlier today is completely the soundtrack of the day is 1999 Nature's Fury. Such a good album. Such a good album. What was the song? I'm trying to think of it. Gots to pull it up now. Naughty by Nature. Live or Die. with Master P. If you don't know this album, you need to listen to it because it's so good. I'm gonna, doesn't want to work. Anyway, I'm gonna have to start over. Music shot a machine gun. I didn't even realize that that was at the very beginning because it's been a long time since I've actually listened to this album. I'm gonna keep rolling because that was funny. Yeah, it was a machine gun that starts the song Live or Die. And the beginning of the song is talking about, I thought I told you have my money. Bitch, better have my money. Why is this here? I've got the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords. This is definitely destiny swapping and putting you into a delusional state where you went against your own heart. It made you so delusional that you couldn't even hear your own heart. You couldn't follow your heart messages. And even if you did, you got, how should I put this? Diverted. You got distracted. You got rain on your parade every single time. With this, it feels like total comeback energy where you are washing away all of this. All of this is going away. I actually heard Brian McKnight, One Last Cry, as I was walking down the hall to record this. And that would be Venus at, where is she? She's still at 28. Actually, she's at 28:59 Pisces, 28 degrees Pisces, 59 minutes. She's going to the final degree of the zodiac, which would be the totality of your karma and your past life. One last cry. Cry it out. Have it out. There's tears on that eye. There's even tears coming out of the roses. One last cry. There's a Venus symbol too. What this is that Venus is releasing all of the things that have done this to her. One last cry so she can get on with handling her affairs, I heard. Handling her affairs, because ain't nothing gonna break her stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow her down. Oh no, she's got to keep on moving, because that's what she's going to do when she splashes, dives into Aries with the moon in Taurus. She will keep moving. She's not going to be distracted. She's not going to be prevented. She's not going to be dealt this energy any longer. Dealing only bless ups. Dealing only bless ups from now on. Let's go with a Rose Oracle. The Flirt. Interesting. There's a sense of innocence here where you were found innocent. You can now go forth with a clean slate. And you can flirt with life again. You can be curious, you can be inquisitive, you can approach it with the eyes of a child instead of wounded eyes. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. This is the energy of the eye damaged. Think Egypt. Your vision's being restored. 2020. That was the point. That was the point. You couldn't see it back then. You couldn't see it back then. It was all confused. You've done the work. You've put in the time. The scales have shifted. Your vision's being returned to you. And now you can play with life. You can celebrate life. It's going to be delightful. It's going to be fun. It's not going to feel like that 10 of wands, a big, sticky, icky burden. I should have left our little marshmallow carrying friend out because he seems rather relevant still. Yeah, it's very sticky and icky. And you were stuck. You were stuck to the wrong incarnation cross, carrying the wrong incarnation cross. The innovator, the mother, the warrior. Ooh, this is good energy. I like this. This is the Amazonian, the Amazonian warrioress energy. That's exactly why I bought this deck in the first place, is we are gangsters, and it's a united force of planetary protectors. The curiosity, the flirting, the innovation is going to be the projects that are in harmony with the earth. There's going to be a lot of new innovations that arise. We finally have the green light to bring these things into reality, to look out for the Great Mother, the earth, the soil, the land. And each of us in our own way is going to be a gang star. We just have that no bullying policy in effect, and it extends to the planet as well. Ain't nobody gonna treat mama like this. There is a cleansing energy with this as well. You know, just doing away with too much junk. This almost reads like plastic cups floating in the ocean to me, where it's really time to make amends and to do better. This is an energy of doing better, giving back instead of just taking and taking and taking, giving back to the mother, showing our respect, paying homage, no longer just being about consumerism. I need to get a quilt card. Tapestry of Memories. I really love this card. This card to me shows Commune-A-Trees, what I call Commune-A-Trees, which are essentially what you could call New Earth communities popping up all over the globe, where there are, it's ecologically organized. It is, how do I want to say this? It's by biome and not by false lines drawn on a map, these imaginary borders. It's actually by ecological region. And these Commune-A-Trees begin to self-organize around certain members in the community. And concentrically it grows, the movement grows, and they connect these bioregions, these biomes, where community talks to community at these adjacent climate borders. So this is happening right now. This is actually initiating. It's a self-organizing phenomenon occurring worldwide right now. I'm hearing popcorn. It's popping off like popcorn. It's almost like these are little cells where star seeds. Sorry, I've been out playing in the paint like a child, playing with spray paint. I'm actually getting gassed out by this stinky smudge bundle. It won't stop burning. Working on turning trash into treasure. I live in a garbage dump. I literally live in a garbage dump. Hence the trash panda. Yeah, I'm like the trash panda. Anyway, collecting trash, turning it into treasure. I was spray painting these big metal beams I found in the neighborhood, bright pink, so I can grow flower vines up them. It ended up being more of a project than I realized it was going to be, but it was a lot of fun. It really revived my sacral creatrix powers. So back to this card. I am a microcosm of what's happening all over the world. I'm being inspired to follow my innate native spirit, my native genius, because 7 degrees is like a genie or genius loci, especially, I like that, genius loci, because it's Taurus, the land, plus 7, Pisces, the genie, genius loci. So these are little genius loci regions. Genius loci is native spirit or spirit of place. There are individuals around the globe who are specifically tuned in. Everybody's been placed strategically, and you have to bloom where you're planted at this point. I put down on my goal list that I'm going to plant myself here until 2030. I said 5 years I would commit to being here without thinking about running, going gypsy, being driven off the land, none of that. I've made a commitment. I made a vow, I made a pledge. Now, if circumstances arise that change that plan, so be it. But I really said that I'm going to bring that Eden, the Edenic template here, and be one of the groundbreakers, one of the, what's the concept? Oh, epicenter, one of the epicenters. It's not just one epicenter, it's popcorn, these little star seed points. So a star seed, you planted in a location, like it or not, learn to love it, love where you live. Really just anywhere is home. Home is in the heart, you know? They've also moved us from place to place with false stories. If you can't stay here, you have to be evicted. There's somewhere better out there. Yada, yada, yada. Back to our popcorn. So you are popping off with your star codes, and it is to benefit the Commune-A-Tree. You act like a tree of wisdom for your Commune-A-Tree. There will be gatherings, there will be swapping of intel and magic. There will be projects popping off. It's happening right now. Pop, 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 pop. What else can I say about the tapestry of memories? I'm being guided to talk about the sun at 8 degrees of Taurus and the earth at 8 degrees of Scorpio. The sun at 8 Taurus is you make a firm decision. Make your decisions firm, make them rock solid. There's no budging on them. There's nobody can push you, tip you. This is like cow tipping. Nobody can tip you. You're not budging. You're not budging. You're not moving. Yeah, there's something there. It's a very heavy cow that's not going to budge. And then 8 degrees of Scorpio is protecting those decisions kind of with your life because they're that essential to your heart and your goals and your wishes and your dreams and who you are down to your quintessence, down to your spirit. So we're guarding them fiercely from now on. We're protecting these decisions and not letting anybody else put us in Delulu mode, where maybe kind of sort of, I'm supposed to do that thing. No, you are, and you need to get popping, popping. I'm gonna pull one more tarot card, and I feel like the message is starting to fizzle out there. Oh, we got 2. Got the 3 of Wands and Lust. The Lust card screams beast mode. This is the Strength card in most decks. This looks to me like a woman on her Vahana. She is this Amazonian, this triple card combo here that reads as Amazonian warrioress, defenders of the Amazon, defenders of the jungles, of the forests, of the deserts, of the water, of the air, you name it. Just everything on this planet gets protected fiercely. So you are turning on beast mode fully today. You're on your Vahana. You're a badass beast, bitch. And nothing is going to stop you from charging into your unicorn, rainbows, new earth, pie in the sky, magical fantasy visions and dreams. What I actually love about this version of the 3 of Wands is normally the 3 wands are separate, and I've never thought of this before, is that they're all planted separately. This one feels like the dots are connected. Something's happened over the past couple of days, and it's just going to firm up. It's going to become more crystal clear, probably by 11 degrees of Taurus. It's going to be like cement. It's going to be solid as a rock. This connection of the different pieces, it's not a puzzle. It's not a mystery anymore. Mystery solved. I pulled the mystery card yesterday. The mystery is solved. You can see. You have a clear vision. You have clear sight, and you're ready to rock and roll. Charge, charge, charge. Sit on your Vahana and go get it. Go get it. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be recording all of your individual zodiac sign monthly reports, so stay tuned for that. Talk to you soon. Bye.